I'm Anthony.
And I'm Ashley.
And this is Life is for Living. Remember, your harvest is on its way. Hello, I'm Anthony Tesoro, and welcome to this special edition of Life is for Living TV for this special interview series where I'm going to interview the lovely Ashley.
Hello.
So today we're going to find out a little bit more about Ashley's music and what she's been up to and how she got to where she's at this point. So Ashley, first, why don't you tell us a little bit about your passion for music?
I have a wonderful passion for music ever since I was a little child. You know, some of my earliest childhood memories of singing is when I was in beauty pageants when I was little, and I sang the Little Mermaid song, and I actually placed first with that song, and it was such a wonderful memory, and it really sparked my love and passion for singing. And then later I did the Little Miss California pageant, and you know, I placed first in that competition, and I became Little Miss California, and I sang for my talent portion, God Bless the USA. And you know, I grew up singing in my uncle's church and singing, you know, the old gospel hymns, and just really loving music and wanting to, you know, pursue music, you know, for my lifetime. So
after you won Little Miss California at age 8, how did your career take off to the heights that it did, where you ended up on The Bold and the Beautiful and singing on national television, etc.?
Well, I was hired as an actress on The Bold and the Beautiful when I was 15 years old, and in addition to acting, the executive producer found out that I could sing. You know, a demo of mine was put on his desk, and he decided that he wanted to incorporate music into my character. And so I was able to sing, you know, several original songs on the show, as well as some remakes as well, and did a music video on the show. And one of my songs actually aired on the Los Angeles radio station Kiss FM, and I was on the CBS morning news station, interviewed about my music, and it was, you know, in the era of Christina Aguilera and Britney Spears, and you know, I had my venue to vent, you know, my singing on The Bold and the Beautiful, which was a great blessing for me.
So after you exited The Bold and the Beautiful, where did your singing go from there?
Well, from there I met my husband Anthony, and I just decided that, you know, I wanted to give back, and all that I had been given and afforded in my life, I wanted to share you know, a little bit of that with the world through doing charity work and through spreading my faith, you know, in Christianity. And so I became involved in the Tesoro Ministry Foundation and began, you know, spreading the gospel through, you know, various venues, through music, through speaking in churches. You know, I received my Christian ordination. I went back to school and got a psychology degree. And then around that time also I decided that, you know, I wanted to pursue music full time.
So you released Ashley Tesoro EP, your country debut, back in '07. Where did your passion for country music come from?
Well, I've always loved country music. Actually, everybody always says I sound like I'm from the South, and they say I have a little twang. But I'm actually was born in Iowa. I was raised in Southern California, but I grew up riding horses. I grew up listening to country music, you know, singers like Alan Jackson and Shania Twain and Reba McEntire, and it was some of the music that I loved, that I grew up on. So when I went into the Christian ministry, I decided that I wanted to do Christian music and gospel music full time, but I also wanted to incorporate the country sound, and I thought that the melting of those two would be beautiful as well. You know, you look at artists like Johnny Cash, for instance, and he did country, but also later in his life he did gospel, and the gospel country music is just so beautiful. So I wanted to do that myself.
So I want to touch on your most recent album, which is titled Simply Worship, that we put out through Tesoro Records and Sacred Music. So why did you want to do Simply Worship, and what is Simply Worship all about?
Well, Simply Worship was inspired through my love for gospel music and growing up singing in church. You know, I attended Christian schools and I learned all the hymns, and I sang in my uncle's church, learning all the beautiful gospel hymns. And so it was really something that was inspired through my childhood. And then now being, you know, a Christian woman in the ministry full time and wanting to share this beautiful music with the world and put my spin and my take on it. And so, you know, like you and I came up with 5 of our favorite hymns, and 5 of my favorite hymns, like Amazing Grace and As the Deer, you know, Come Just As You Are, which I actually sang Come Just As You Are when I was 16 years old. I used to sing that in church, and wanting to put that down, you know, on a record and share it with everybody, and, you know, really gospel music and these beautiful hymns are really, love songs to God, so to speak, and to our Heavenly Father, and they're so pure in nature, and I wanted everyone to be able to enjoy that as I have throughout my life.
So Ashley, where do you go from here? What's next for you and your music and other endeavors?
It's been, a dream come true for me doing music, and actually here's the album cover, so everyone buy it. You see it? You can download this on iTunes, on Amazon. It's on all of the digital stores online. It'll be on CD on demand on Amazon coming up here in the next couple weeks, so if you want to purchase a hard copy, you can. And I'm just so thrilled, and I'm so proud of this record. I loved doing my original country record and OU Angel, and I have to say I'm probably most proud of this one, just because of what it is and what it represents, and I hope that everyone will enjoy it.
Really good. Thanks for speaking with us today. I'm sure everyone enjoyed it. And that concludes this special edition of Life is for Living TV, the interview series. I hope you learn a little bit more about the beautiful Ashley Tesoro and what she's up to, and stay tuned for Season 2 of Life is for Living TV coming to you soon. And remember,
life is for living.